Alright folks, today we are going over the requirements and the guidelines involved when you are recording yourself delivering a speech. Alright, so once again, you must meet all of these following criteria when recording your speech, every speech in this class. Alright, as you know, the only way to observe these videos and for you to put them on the internet is by way of YouTube. Alright, so as we mentioned in the first day of class, you got to open a YouTube account, and by doing so you kind of create your own channel, so to speak. But nonetheless, every time that you're done recording a video, what you'll do is you'll upload the video onto YouTube, and then that way all you'll need to do is copy the link to that video, send it to me where I can click on it and view it, and then that's all we have to do. Alright, but what do you do when you record? Okay, obviously you know you got to have at least 6 audience members listening and in participation for every single speech. Right? So not 5, not 4, but 6. You have to have 6. Any less than 6 is group communication, not public speaking. So if all you have is 5, then you better get 6, otherwise you'll get a 50% deduction. Alright? So once you got your 6 people, you need to create a stage. That just simply put, the 6 audience members need to be in front of you. They can either be sitting on the couch, they can just be sitting wherever in front of you, or they can be standing. They just can't be within, say, 7 yards of you. They have to be, now let's say 5 yards. They have to be at least 5 yards back. Alright, so once you have them sitting there, and you're obviously standing in front, alright, so you'll be in front, they'll be there, but they have to be looking at you. Remember the 5th key, eye contact, right? You have to establish eye contact, and you can't do it if they're not in front of you. Alright, now when you are ready to perform your speech, you obviously push the record button. Now, when you do so, don't begin the speech yet, because you have to record your audience. And what I mean by that is all you need to do is simply take whatever camera you're using and say, here's my audience. Like, say my books are my audience, okay? Alright, there's my audience, yay. Okay, my speech will begin. So today, alright, that's how you'll do it, right? You show us the audience, then you come back, and then you are obviously zoomed in on you. And speaking of zoomed in, you have to, well, the camera has to be recording you from the waist up, alright? From the waist up. Because if it's too far back, if the zoom isn't, adjusted properly, I can't see your eyes. So obviously, if I can't see your eyes, you can't get graded on eye contact, and that's almost a full grade deduction. So if you got someone recording you, or if you got it set up like I do, no matter what, make sure that camera is zoomed in on from the waist up so I can see your eyes. Okay? So when you got that adjusted, all right, while you're speaking, now see, here's the thing. Here's what makes the online class harder than the traditional class. Since I'm not there to observe, and since obviously you can record yourself multiple times, you are not allowed to have any written material in your hand, on the desk in front of you, or even in your audience. Right? It's obvious, it's a clear indication. If I can see you reading from someone that's holding a script in the audience, that's an automatic failure. It's equivalent to plagiarism in an English essay. All right? But no matter what, no written material in front of you. So that means you're going to have to rehearse, and you're going to have to practice a lot, so that way when you're up there recording, you give a fluid and flawless presentation. In other words, you meet key number 6, which is command. And remember, command is mastery over the topic and the fluidity of delivery. And so for any gap that's more than 2 seconds, Like say you were in the middle of a speech and you remember, okay, that was like a 3-second gap. That'd be a -2. But if you just have a simple gap like that, well, that's just like a second, no harm, no foul. But no written material at all. You got to deliver fluid, flawless presentation. Now, once you are done with your speech, do what you did at the beginning. Once you're done recording you, pan back to the audience so I can still see that they're there and that they were listening. And then come back to you, stop recording, and you're done. All right? Now, those are the guidelines to how you will record every speech in this class. Okay? The next videos I will post will elaborate on the specifics and the structure of this upcoming speech, and make sure you read all the other material. All right. Keep this in mind. I'll keep it on D2L so you can continuously access it in the future. Otherwise, let's press on.